Oh, what is that you're saying from your mouth?
Oh my God, don't yell.
It's not nice to meet you.
It's fine.
Yeah, you are not nice with me. Yeah.
This is the most worst things in Allah.
Yes,
You
I
can't
know
change
that.
it. Say it, I am atheist.
Okay, yeah, let me talk.
What you did, that was not cool.
Why?
That was not cool at all.
What would you do if someone crossed the line so badly that it left everyone speechless? Well, buckle up, because what went down on 90 Day Fiancé will have you questioning everything. Hey fam, it's your girl.
Of us, we do wrong thing in life.
It's not the wrong thing. You can do it very easy.
Adnan, let him freaking talk. Be quiet.
Back again with all the tea you didn't know you needed. Today we're diving deep into one of the wildest tell-all moments in 90 Day Fiancé history. Get comfy because this episode is packed with drama, confrontation, and the kind of messy truths that will leave you gasping. Let's get into it. Niles, known for his usually calm and composed demeanor, completely loses his cool. And trust me, he had every reason to. It all started when Adnan, who has a knack for pushing people's buttons, interrupted Niles and Matilda's segment again. But this time, he took things too far by making Matilda cry in front of everyone. Yep, you heard that right. Adnan's reckless behavior turned a simple conversation into an emotional explosion. And it didn't stop there. Niles, visibly shaking with anger, confronted Adnan head-on. And let me tell you, the intensity was off the charts. "Why did you pull that stunt in front of me, in front of my father?" he demanded. The tension was so thick you could cut it with a knife. And Adnan's response?
What you did, that was not cool.
Why?
That was not cool at all.
Why?
Because you did that in front of my father.
Because I asked. No.
You did that in
I
front of my
didn't say
father. Yeah,
anything.
I know you
I
did.
respect your father.
Then why did you pull that stunt in front of me, in front of my father?
No, because you didn't respect me.
Classic deflection. Well, because you didn't respect me. Excuse me? Respect? Coming from the guy who's been stirring the pot since day one? Yeah, okay. But let's rewind for a second, because the backstory here is crucial. This isn't the first time Adnan has caused trouble. From day one, he's been trying to steal the spotlight, often at the expense of others, and his behavior at the tell-all was no different. Interrupting Niles, making snarky comments, and even throwing shade at Matilda, Adnan's antics were endless. But when he went so far as to mock Mr. Ark, Niles' surrogate father figure, that's when things really hit the fan. For those of you who need a refresher, Mr. Ark stepped in as Niles' stand-in father at his wedding to Matilda, and while some people might find that sweet, Adnan saw it as an opportunity to throw shade. He sarcastically referred to Mr. Ark as Mr. Uncle, and made snide remarks about his traditional attire. The audacity. But here's the thing, Mr. Ark is no pushover. He clapped back with grace, reminding Adnan to respect cultural differences. A king, truly. Fast forward to the moment when Niles had enough.
As a woman, I have no, important conversation to contribute, and it's just very demeaning. I have a thing for men telling women what to do, how to behave. Whenever I was commenting and he didn't like what I had to say, he was doing the little bobblehead and everything. It just seems like he can dish it out.
He walked right up to Adnan and said, "Do you know what people down south do to guys like you?" Phew, chills. Adnan tried to play it off, but you could see the panic in his eyes. And honestly, I don't blame him. Niles looked like he was seconds away from breaking all kinds of reality TV rules. And can we talk about how Matilda handled this? While Niles was out here defending her honor, she stayed composed and classy. She called out Adnan for his behavior, saying, "I don't like the way you've been talking to my husband." Period. A queen supporting her king. Love to see it. But wait, there's more. The real kicker came when Niles revealed that he had been secretly saving money to bring Matilda to the US. Meanwhile, Adnan had the nerve to suggest that Niles should just use that money to visit Matilda instead. Boy, what? First of all, who asked you? Second of all, why are you so pressed about their relationship? The insecurity is showing, Adnan. And speaking of relationships, can we take a moment to talk about Adnan's? Because wow, the tea is piping hot. Turns out, his sugar baby jokes about Niles and Matilda were pure projection. His own partner, Tiger Lily, is a successful businesswoman who's been carrying him since day one. She even drives a Lamborghini, a Lambo truck to be exact. Meanwhile, Adnan is out here acting like he's the prize. Sir, make it make sense. Now let's circle back to Mr. Ark because this man deserves a whole segment of his own. Not only did he defend Niles and Matilda, but he also dropped some major wisdom about family and respect. At one point, he said, "When we gather like this, we have no right to insult or abuse each other."
I'm going to do everything, whether you like it. I'm the father. I'm the father.
A message that clearly went over Adnan's head, but one that resonated with the rest of the cast. And just when you thought things couldn't get messier, Mr. Ark revealed that Niles had paid him back the $400 he borrowed for the wedding, a subtle flex that showed everyone Niles is a man of his word. Meanwhile, Adnan was still out here trying to make everything about himself. Typical. But the drama didn't end there. During a break, Niles called Matilda to check on her, and their conversation was so pure it almost made me forget about the chaos. Almost. Because as soon as they hung up, Adnan decided it was time for round 2. This time, he went after Mr. Ark again, accusing him of manipulating Niles into marrying Matilda. The nerve. But Mr. Ark, being the legend that he is, shut it down with a simple, "I only wanted to make sure they were serious about their commitment," meek drop. By the end of the episode, Niles was done playing nice. He confronted Adnan one last time, saying, "If you ever disrespect my wife or my family again, you'll regret it." And honestly, I believed him. The look in his eyes said it all. Adnan, take notes. Adnan's behavior didn't just spark tension. It revealed a lot about his insecurities. His constant need for attention and validation was on full display, making it clear that his antics weren't just about Niles and Matilda, they were about him. Even the other cast members seemed exhausted by his need to dominate the conversation. And honestly, who wouldn't be? But let's give credit where it's due. Niles' breathing techniques? Genius. While some might see it as over the top, it clearly helped him keep his composure. Imagine the chaos if he'd let his anger get the better of him. Instead, he channeled his frustration into standing up for his wife and calling out Adnan's disrespect. Talk about maturity. The audience's reaction to this tell-all has been mixed. While many applauded Niles for defending his family, others couldn't help but side-eye the whole situation. Was Niles too harsh? Or did Adnan have it coming?
It was so, yeah, what Matilda. Mamma, I give it to me, I don't know if you know.
One thing's for sure. This episode has everyone talking. And for good reason. Even Tiger Lily, who's usually the center of attention, took a back seat in this drama. Her silence spoke volumes. Was she silently supporting Adnan, or was she just as embarrassed by his behavior as everyone else? Either way, her Lamborghini flex couldn't save him from the criticism. As for Matilda, her grace under pressure was nothing short of inspiring. She didn't let Adnan's comments rattle her, and her support for Niles was unwavering. It's clear that their bond is stronger than ever, despite the challenges they've faced. And let's not forget Mr. Ark, the unsung hero of this episode. His wisdom and calm demeanor were a refreshing contrast to the chaos. He reminded everyone of the importance of respect and family, proving that sometimes actions speak louder than words. So what's next for this crew? Will Adnan learn from his mistakes? Or is this just the beginning of more drama? And how will Niles and Matilda navigate their future together? Only time will tell. But one thing's for sure, this tell-all has set the stage for even more jaw-dropping moments. All right, fam. That's all for today's tea. What do you think about this whole mess? Are you Team Niles or Team Adnan? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a thing. Until next time, stay messy and stay fabulous. Bye!